Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Have you ever met someone that you just couldn't stand? And they just couldn't stand you. And you have never done anything to them. They have never done anything to you, but you just can't stand each other. Like, it's just like, ooh, like natural enemies. You know what? I think something went down in a previous lifetime. And let me just tell you really quickly. I met someone and there was like an instant attraction, right? And it just seems like we were going to get along, and but things fell apart quickly. Like, we just became enemies really fast. It's like we were fast friends and fast enemies. Like, fast, there was this instant, like, oh my God, like, we're just like so cool. But then I had a dream that this person, that we were madly in love, and they cheated on me. They cheated on me with my best friend. And the dream was so real, and I knew why we were instantly attracted and instantly didn't like each other. Like, I think that they betrayed me again in a whole nother way. So I feel like this is so interesting how the relationships that we have, I don't think you can just see somebody and just not like them if something didn't happen. Something happened on some dimension, in some incarnation in time, right? And that's what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses are going to look at. We're going to look at what happened so that to make your enemy in this lifetime. Thank you so much. I would like for you to take a brief moment to settle your mind into your spirit by breathing in to the count of 9, holding it to the count of 9, and releasing it to the count of 9. This will help you select a butterfly color that resonates with the message that you need to hear. I call on forces higher than I to unleash the wisdom I hold inside. Let this message be compassionate and true to show someone what they must do. Tap into the infinite wisdom of your own inner guide. Ask it to reveal to you what is hidden deep inside. Take what you need and ignore what doesn't apply by selecting the color of the right butterfly. Listen to the whispers of your own inner voice and let it help you make the true butterfly choice with the lessons and insights that will help you grow and lead you in the direction that you choose to go. Let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say to help someone find their way. Hello, darling. If you selected the orange butterfly, this reading is for you. So first I'm going to go over the cards, and then I'm going to give you my collective intuition to answer the question, what is the karmic relationship with your current enemies that happened in a prior lifetime? So the first card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, who represents the heart chakra. And she says, sometimes love means hanging on. The next card I have for you is from Chabi, who represents the third chakra, and our ability to believe in ourselves, our willpower. Speak your truth with audacity. The next card I have from you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and she says, compassion and forgiveness are the cornerstones to true love. And the last card I have for you for this hand is from Namib. And Namib says, give your mind time to accept the wisdom of your soul. Forgive yourself. Wow, this is a pretty interesting. So what I'm picking up from this hand is that your current enemy was your lover in a previous lifetime, or your mate, wife, husband, and you let this person run over you, child. You did. You just tried to hang on to a relationship that had fallen apart. This person abused you emotionally, physically, and you made a pact to yourself that you would never let anyone run over you again. And so this enemy in your life right now, it's not that they're just like this bad person. It's just that you can't stand them. You literally can't stand them. No matter if that person tried to be nice to you, if they try, no matter what they say to you, you're just like done. You're not having it. And you don't even know why you are this way with them. So you have the card that says, I want to just put it in order because the whole scenario just popped in my spirit. It says that compassion and forgiveness are the cornerstones to true love. Basically, this is, the card that's saying that you never forgave that person for what they did to you. And you didn't forgive yourself for putting up with their crap either. And it says, you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari who says, sometimes love means hanging on. So you really love this person. You loved them more than you loved yourself. And you hung on to that relationship. And also, but you didn't speak up for yourself. So you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi. And it says, speak your truth with audacity. And you didn't. And now you're speaking your truth with audacity. And this person is thinking like, dude, I was just trying to ask you a question. But you're like, every time they ask you the smallest thing, or no matter how innocent it is, you're like, you're just like, you can't stand them. You know what I mean? Do you know, like this, there is a person who is an enemy. You're not really sure why they're an enemy. All you know is that you can't stand them. And whenever they just come out of pocket, just even a little bit, you just, you go in, and even when they try to get along with you, you're just like, no, no, were you talking to me? Like, you just, your temper is very short with them, because in a previous lifetime, you let this person abuse you, you let them run over you, you let them talk to you any kind of way, you tried to save the relationship, and in this lifetime, you are speaking your truth with audacity. So that is really what's going on, is that you learned your lessons, that you said, I'm never going to let anybody talk to me like that again. I'm never going to let anyone treat me like crap. And I'm never going to take anything off of them. So sometimes a person may be joking, they may be kidding, but when it comes to them, you're just not having it. Your temper is short and you just don't have time for them. So they, they're always wondering like, well, what did I do to you? Like, what's going on? And you don't even know why. So you have this card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, and it says, give your mind time to accept the wisdom of your soul. Forgive yourself. Listen, because you are so angry at yourself, I'm talking about at a subconscious level, for allowing someone to treat you that way, it's very hard for you to understand that is exactly where you were at that time. It's like you were working on evolving to being the person that you are today. And I think you need to let go of thinking like, how could I let somebody abuse me? Well, I think you were learning lessons about love, about forgiveness. Your lesson in your previous lifetime was about being able to forgive someone and to manage your relationship through tough times. And what my soul is picking up right now is that you were in a relationship with somebody during a time where food was scarce and things were tough for everybody. And you stuck this relationship out for your kids because you had to eat and you had to survive. And that you need to really forgive yourself for tolerating that person. What I'm trying to say is, you stayed with that person so that you and your kids could eat, so you could survive. And you put up with a lot and you took a lot because you had to. And now in this lifetime, you just can't tolerate anything that appears in the smallest way to seem like an insult, or this person's putting you down. Your ego is like, no, we're not playing that game again. We're not going back down that road. So this is why you're short with them. But your soul is saying that you need to understand that you needed to do that, because the lessons you needed to learn in that lifetime helped you become the person that you are today. So to be the leader that you are, so that you can be the strong person that you are, so that you can help people. In each lifetime, we learn different lessons to help our soul evolve. And your lesson in the previous lifetime was about survival. It was about, hanging in a relationship, hanging on to love, looking at the bigger picture. You did not let your dislike for your mate supersede your love for your children's survival. You made smart decisions, and you need to accept the wisdom that your soul exuded in their previous lifetime so that you can survive. So Jungle Beauty Goddess says, give your mind time to accept the wisdom of your soul. Forgive yourself. So please forgive yourself and know that you let that person run over you because they were angry too. They were frustrated. Food was scarce. Every day the living conditions were very tough. My intuition is telling me that you've lost a couple children because of the difficult time, and you guys struggled together. And this person was very dominant because they were just as frustrated as you were, and maybe the both of you took a lot off of each other. So I'm just going to say that in this lifetime, this enemy that you have that you just can't stand, and they can't say anything right, if they look at you cockeyed, you ready to ooh, don't even look at me. Cut this person some slack and know that a lot of it is energy from a previous lifetime where you both were in survival mode. And this is probably a person now who is still you need each other in a crazy way. Like maybe they cover the shifts for you. Maybe they're your neighbor who watch your but there's still this karmic relationship where you guys need each other, but you still can't stand each other. So know that it's tied to this survival mode, and that one of you are just going to have to, just say, look, that was from a previous lifetime. In this lifetime, you really haven't done anything to me, and just change your energy. I'm not saying that you need to like this person, because that's going to be very difficult to go from not being able to stand a person to all of a sudden hey, you're my buddy, let's go and have a drink. That has happened, but at least get yourself to a state of neutral so that you guys can get out of this karmic cycle. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, darling. If you selected the pink butterfly, this reading is for you. First, I'm going to go over the cards, and then I'm going to give you my collective intuition to answer the question, what is your karmic relationship with the enemy in your life now? The first card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari. Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari says, how do you feel about it? Your feelings matter. She deals with our heart chakra, our ability to forgive ourselves and forgive others. The next card I have for you is from the Matter, and his card says, your life is a reflection of your daily actions. The next card I have for you is from Namib, and it says, your soul signed up for this mission on Earth. Find the lesson to help you evolve. Like you have some tough lessons going on. And the last card I have for this hand is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari says, let me get this in focus. Do what you love and become who you are meant to be. So I'm going to give you exactly what I think this hand is saying about your karmic relationship with your enemy. I have never seen a hand clearer than this. Okay, maybe I have. But I love it when it's clear. So basically, in a previous lifetime, this person was your parent, and you devoted your life to making them happy. You selected the career that they wanted. You did everything that you were told, and you were miserable. Okay? And now in this lifetime, this person who is your enemy that you really can't stand, they are really in your life to help you recognize your own truth. Like you disagree with them just for disagreement's sake. Like there is a person in your life who you can't stand them. You don't like them. You don't really know why you're enemies, in the sense that they didn't like sleep with your best friend, or they didn't kill your dog. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do anything to you directly, but you just don't, everything they say, you just disagree with them. Like, you guys can get in arguments for, like, if they say up, you're going to say down. If they say go, you're going to say stop. If they say left, you're going to say right. It's just a relationship you have, because in a previous lifetime, you did everything that they told you to do. So basically, let me tell you about this hand. So you have the card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari that says, do what you love and become who you are meant to be. This card represents the heart chakra and, loving yourself, forgiving yourself, loving others. But basically, in a previous lifetime, this person was a parent, and they wanted you to go into a field. You went into that field. You hated that field. You detest them then, but you felt it was the honorable thing to do. So the next card you have from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, it says, how do you feel about it? Your feelings matter. So you learned to suck up your feelings in the previous lifetime. You were never honest about your feelings. Your parents, I'm not sure what the career was. It's not coming to me. But if they said, okay, you need to be a dentist, you were like, okay, that's what my mother want me to do. Or if you want to, take over the family farm, or whatever that career was, you put your feelings aside. In this lifetime, the reason that you guys argue so much is because you want to live your life for yourself. So you have some really cool cards here. So one of the cards you have is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Namid, and she says, your soul signed up for this mission on earth. Find the lesson to help you evolve. So basically, you're arguing with this person, and I'm not sure who they are in your life. I'm not sure if it's a working relationship. I don't know who it is, but it's an enemy that you think this person can't stand you. And maybe you guys can't stand each other, because somewhere in their subconscious, they feel that you're supposed to acquiesce to them, because you've always done what they told you to do. And they don't even understand why you're being so rebellious. So you sign in this lifetime. It says your soul signed up for this mission on earth. Find the lesson to help you evolve. So listen, stop fighting with this person so you can figure out what it is you really want to do. Because if this person, so what I want to say is, if this person said, look, you should be a doctor, and you really want to be a doctor, you wouldn't be a doctor just because they said it, because you can't stand them. Okay, so ignore, like, this relationship you have with them is really stopping you from being everything you need to be. And then you have this card from Demeter, and he says your life is a reflection of your daily actions. So in this lifetime, what you don't understand is that nobody is holding you back from being everything that you want to be but you. So if you're spending a lot of time on social media, if you aren't going back to school, if you aren't making your YouTube videos or whatever your dreams are, if you aren't writing your book, if you aren't writing your rap song, if you aren't trying to go out to, be a model, whatever it is you want to be. And that's the thing about our current society, is that with the way social media is, you can, people have Instagram accounts, they have YouTube. People can go after their dreams. Like, you don't have to wait for somebody to find you. People have put themselves on stage. You know what I'm saying? People are selling their CDs out the back of their cars. In the past, we needed somebody else to do everything for us. So in the previous lifetime, you had somebody telling you what to do. You put your own feelings aside. You did as you were told, and you were miserable. In this lifetime, you're still fighting with this person to the degree that it is preventing you from focusing on what you are doing on a day-to-day basis, that is preventing you from being happy and doing what you really want to do with your life. I hope, does that make sense? So understand that this enemy at one time, again, this is a person that you obeyed. This is a person that you loved. I'm picking up this was a parent. You did as you were told. In this particular lifetime, you don't want someone telling you what to do. You want to find your mission. Your soul signed up. Listen, your soul signed up for this mission on earth. Find the lesson to help you evolve. You know what the lesson is? The lesson is your daily actions. Your life is a reflection of your daily actions. So what I'm saying to you, nobody is controlling you now. Your feelings, as Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari said, how do you feel about it? Your feelings matter. Your feelings matter. And you don't have to listen to anybody. And so stop arguing with people and thinking that everybody is your enemy. Maybe your enemy. Like what I'm saying, like, stop thinking like this person got it in for me. This person is, and so because you're angry at a subconscious level, and you're just coming at this person and you think they're trying to tell you what to do, but nobody can tell you what to do again. Nobody is going to control your career. Nobody is going to control your path or your soul purpose. You got this. Look at what you're doing on a daily basis, because you're in control. Stop arguing with these people and thinking that they're trying to stop you, and stop it. And the thing that's really interesting about this hand to me is that because you were doing as you were told, because you loved this person in the previous lifetime, and it could be persons, in this lifetime you're argumentative for argumentative's sake. You're just super argumentative because you suppressed your feelings before, and now you just feel like you're just arguing just to assert yourself, to say, I'm going to do what I want to do in this lifetime. Well, the lesson is, figure out what you want to do. It has nothing to do with other people, and nobody's stopping you. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, darling. If you selected the blue butterfly, this reading is for you. First, I'm going to go over your cards, and then I'm going to give you my collective intuition about this hand. The first card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara says, your soul chose your body to carry out a particular mission on earth. Man, these cards today are a sea of theme. So the next card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, who represents our throat chakra, our ability to communicate, speak the truth, hear the truth, know the truth. She says, think about it. The next, I'm sorry. The next card I have for you is from Demeter. And Demeter says, let me see. He says, get it done. Uh-oh. I don't know what it is you're supposed to be doing, but you need to get all over that. And the last card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari's message for you is, it is impossible for someone to love you more than you love yourself. I am going to apologize in advance for this reading. I'm really sorry. I want everything to be nice and fluffy and fun, and but I'm just going to say what's coming to me about this particular hand. What I'm picking up is that in a previous lifetime you were extremely jealous of this person's physical attractiveness, and what you didn't understand, and what you continue to not understand, is that each person's body, it says your soul chose your body to carry out a particular mission, So if you are looking to be a president, or a pastor of a church, or a doctor, or a teacher, all of these different career choices have a particular earth suit. And in order for you to be successful, like if you want to be a supermodel based on the criteria for that particular time period in society, you need to look a certain way. If you want to be a ballerina, or if you want to be a professional skater, if you want to be a gymnast, if you want to be a basketball player, or you understand what I'm saying? The earth suit that you decide to pick, it has a particular look to it in order for you to be able to carry out that particular mission. So Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara, who represents the root chakra and our ability, to survive and prosper, our connection to our community, to our generation. She says, your soul chose your body to carry out a particular mission. So whatever mission that you have chosen in this lifetime, it requires you to have a body that looks the part, so to speak. But the person that you can't stand, this person is like, and I'm not saying in this lifetime, but in a previous lifetime, and you guys have done this dance several times. This is what my spirit is telling me, is that you have always been jealous because you looked at your earth suit and you thought, God, why can't I look like that? Why can't I be this person? So it may be their physical appearance, it may be the career choice they chose based on their earth suit, but you have always wondered why your earth suit was not like similar to theirs, or that maybe even in intelligence and physical attractiveness, but something, my spirit is just saying there was just a lot of envy and jealousy, maybe from both of you, about, each other's. You know how sometimes girls who are tall wish they were short, and girls who have brown hair wish they had blonde. You know how people look at other people and they always want to be like them? So really it's just a lot of envy and jealousy about the particular earth suit that the other person chose for their mission, and comparing yourself. So you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and she says it is impossible for someone to love you more than you love yourself. So basically what we're talking about is when you look at somebody else's earth suit and you feel jealous of whatever their accomplishments are or how they chose to look in this particular lifetime, you really just hate I hate to say this, it sounds really superficial, but the reason this person is your enemy is that in several lifetimes in the past, you have always envied their earth suit. And you know what's funny? I think one of your lessons is that you really need to connect with your inner truth. You need to think about who you are, what it is you want to accomplish, why you came to this planet. So we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, who represents the throat chakra and the mind. And she says to think about it. When we're talking about the throat chakra, we're talking about being in alignment with our own truth. Being able to communicate and express our own ideas, to know who we are, to be able to harness our own voice, our own style, our own expression of truth. And if you are looking at someone else's persona, whether it's their, in terms of their earth suit and the software package they've selected, and you're thinking like, why didn't I look like this? Or why couldn't I write like this? Why couldn't I think like this? Why couldn't I dress like this? Why couldn't I paint like this? Why couldn't I sing like this? It's making you miserable. So basically what the cards are saying is that you need to look at your earth suit and understand that you selected it for a particular reason, a particular purpose, that you have something that you need to accomplish, and you need to look the way you look right now in order for that to happen. And this is why you have the card that says your soul chose your body to carry out a particular mission, and that it says here that it is impossible for someone to love you more than you love yourself. So basically, you look the way you look, because you have something to do that only you can do. Like, if you look at Harriet Tubman wasn't trying to, style her hair. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like, oh my God, I don't even know how I'm gonna make it because I don't have my hair done. I don't get my hair did. So how are we gonna make? No, right? If you look at, Beethoven, if you look at Edison, everybody's earth suit represents their purpose. But I'm quite sure a lot of times people are always looking at other people thinking, I wish I had that person's body. I wish I had that person's talents, their skills. But you can't accomplish your mission when you're busy looking at other people's choices that they have made. So one of the cards you have, well, I'm just going to say this. When we have the card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara that says, think about it, this card is really saying that you need to think about your purpose and why you're here. You need to, like, the person that you're fighting with, I hate saying this because I feel really bad. Like, I want to have a fluffy reading, I don't want people to hate me, but the jealousy has gone on for a long time because when you select your assignment before coming to Earth, you feel really good about it. But when you get here, you have a tendency to look at other people and say, oh, why didn't I pick that? That's why you have these enemies. It's because you're just not happy with your mission. You are out of alignment with your mission because when you get here and look at other people's Earth suits, and that includes their skills, their intelligence, their beauty, whatever, and you just feel like, why didn't I pick that? And that's really causing you a lot of trouble. And in order for you to become successful and to get in alignment with your soul's divine, sublime, I call it your divine, sublime plan for success, wealth, and prosperity, you need to really accept who you are and not look at other people. Like India Arie could not look at Beyonce and say, God, why can't I look like Beyonce? Because you're not Beyonce, girl. You got your own thing going. You know what I'm saying? So your enemies are just people that you have envied for a long time for one reason or another, and it comes out as, kind of grouchy. And I hate to say this, but it's kind of like you project too. Like, you may say, well, such and such is jealous of me, Like, I don't even know, people who are always like saying that somebody is jealous of them. Nobody's jealous. You're projecting. And I really feel bad because I can just see the thumbs down, but I don't want to lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just say what I think is going to make somebody, like me. I want to say what is really coming to me. So I'm just going to say that in order for you to be happy and successful, all you need to do is connect with your throat chakra, connect with your truth, acknowledge why did you come to this planet? What did you want to accomplish? And know that the earth suit that you are wearing right now, this is the only earth suit that could have accomplished that particular goal and dream. So you really are ready to go. And you have a card from Demeter that says, get it done. And so this card, I don't know, when you have a card of this from Demeter who represents like dark matter and energy, the creative force of the universe that says get it done, I feel like this hand is saying that a lot of the people in your life who you think are your enemies are just people that you've been jealous. You have a tendency to incarnate in a body, get here, look at other people's bodies, and not be able to stand them. So I'm just saying that you need to accept your own earth suit. Your soul chose your body to carry out a particular mission on earth. I'm really saying, like, please accept your mission, and you need to get it done like yesterday. So remember, the enemies. There's just people, it's just you not being in love with you and your role and why you are here. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, darling. If you selected the red butterfly, then this reading is for you. So first I'm going to go over the cards, and then I'm going to give you my collective intuition in terms of what is the karmic relationship with your enemies in this lifetime. So the first card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi represents our third chakra. And her message to you is, if you don't change, you will become obsolete. My next card for you is, it's from Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi message for you again is, stop playing the victim. Yes. Okay. We'll see what's going on. Just give me a second here. The next card I have from you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai says, why are you waiting? And my last card in your pull in this deck is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar, who represents the third eye, our imagination, our ability to create. Ooh, she says, use your imagination. So for this particular hand, I'm just going to be honest. You hurt a lot of people in a previous lifetime. You were very abusive and cruel. And there are a lot of people right now that you don't get along with, and you play the victim. You're the person who's like, oh, nobody liked me. I'm trying to be a good person. I don't understand why people, have a problem with me. I go out of my way to make everybody happy. Because, child, you was doing some chopping and all kind of stuff. That you were cruel. You were cruel. That's what comes to me. And you had a hard time changing. And matter of fact, you couldn't change in that particular lifetime, where you were very cruel to a lot of people. And in this lifetime, it's like you don't know how to, I hate to say this, but it's like the souls remember. The souls that you're around remember. And when you were, let's just talk about the previous life for a second. In the previous lifetime, I get the feeling that you were in a very, very powerful position. You did a lot of warring. You were a warrior. You took over a lot of people. You were just the one. You hurt a lot of people, and you didn't use wisdom. You didn't, but it was who you were. You were a warrior, and you didn't use your Jungle Beauty Goddess. I'm gonna just say Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar represents our third eye, which has to do with our wisdom and our imagination and our ability to see the bigger picture. What I'm picking up from this particular hand is that you didn't think about the future. You didn't think about the big picture. You didn't use a lot of wisdom in this previous lifetime. You were just a warrior. You took over a lot. You killed a lot. You hurt a lot. Not on purpose. But wait, let me take that back. When I say not on purpose, it was just a part of the role that you came to the planet to play, is what I'm saying. And now you're interacting with people, and you find that you're getting into it with, maybe a lot of people where you work, or people that, I don't know, like people just feel like, they can't stand you. And you can't figure out why people can't stand you, even though you're trying to be a good person. Because I think at a soul level, they remember. And so now you're really a super duper nice person. That's what I'm picking up. And so you have the card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi that says, stop playing the victim. Like, basically, you are right. Right now, you are a good person. You're trying to clear up that karmic debt from those previous, when you were previous lifetime when you were a warrior. And now you don't understand why people are just not as kind to you as they should be, because you go out of your way to be kind to people. I'm just going to tell you what is coming to me. what is coming to me is that you really need to accept the fact that the people who you are interacting with, who just seem not to like you for no reason, that you maybe have had some run-ins with them, sort of say, right? And send them love and light. Like, one of the things I think you should do to help clear up this past karmic debt with people is, whenever you know that someone doesn't like you, like, what I like to do is imagine like this brilliant pink light that's coming from the, I imagine it coming from the central sun, like this brilliant, just beautiful, I call it like infinite love, and just have it come down through your top chakra, come through your heart chakra, and just like spray them with love. Because I feel that what has happened is not something it's like, wait, let me just say this. You know how there are people and people just don't like them? And it's like they go out of their way, they do everything they can, but people just don't like them. Because I feel like at a subconscious soul level, their soul remembers. You know what I'm saying? For you in this lifetime, you are really going out of your way to be nice to people, and I'm going to tell you to please continue to be nice to people. Know that everything that's happening is happening at a very soul level, at an unconscious level. Is nothing that you're doing wrong, and that you should continue to be this really good person. Your card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai says, why are you waiting? What her card means to me in this particular reading is, why are you waiting for people to like you? Like, stop waiting for people to like you. Stop playing the victim. So basically, just be a person. Be the bigger person. Be a person. Don't let people run over you. Don't be a rug. You know what I mean? Let people just, feel guilty because, things that happen. But stop feeling like the world owe you something. Stop feeling like, why are people so cruel to me? And just start being a person who is coming up with better ways to give love to the planet. So I don't know. Like I said, I like to imagine infinite love coming down from the heavens. It comes down through my chakras. It's like I do a spray that comes out through my heart chakra. You can come up with other ways to spread love, but don't sit around and wait for people to like you. And don't be a person who continues to play the victim and repeat the story of, oh, I don't understand why people don't like me. Well, forget that. Like, be a person that, I don't know, like, maybe you might want to volunteer, or maybe sometimes it's just things like, giving money to a person on the streets, or finding a way to, to help other people in secret. But the point I'm making is, your enemies are people who you have hurt in a previous lifetime at a mass scale, and in this lifetime you're having a hard time with people liking you. And you need to take more of a leadership role in terms of sharing love, giving love, and helping people, and not expecting anything back. So stop whining and complaining. Stop playing the victim. Stop waiting for other people to like you, and be the magnetic leader that you came to this planet to be. Well, I really hope this reading helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.